Several internal sources reported a shocking incident at HYBE's headquarters in Seoul. Park Jimin, a BTS member known for his calm and perfectionist nature, unexpectedly broke something during a closed practice session. Not only did it trigger instant panic from management, but the incident also left his fellow group mate, Jungkook, speechless. What exactly happened in that practice room? Was it merely an ordinary accident, or a sign of deeper dynamics within the world's biggest idol group? The incident, which caused a stir, was reported to have taken place in the middle of last week, precisely when BTS was undergoing intensive rehearsals for a secret project being prepared by HYBE. Several staff members present at the location mentioned that the initial situation proceeded normally. Jimin, as usual, appeared focused on the choreography session. However, the atmosphere shifted drastically when a loud crash was heard, silencing the entire room. Something had broken, literally and symbolically. According to internal reports, the broken object was a highly valuable and important rehearsal prop, imported specifically from abroad for the choreography of BTS's new project. The item is believed to be part of augmented reality technology developed for their special performance. Although HYBE has not issued an official statement, several sources stated that the damage caused the entire rehearsal schedule to be delayed for several hours. The most attention-grabbing reaction came from Jungkook. Known as the most expressive and communicative member, his sudden silence became a focal point. He reportedly just stood still, without comment, even after the situation was brought under control by HYBE staff. Another source mentioned that Jungkook simply lowered his head, as if holding back an emotional response unusual for him. Was it shock? Concern? Or perhaps something more complex? Jimin himself appeared shocked and immediately apologized to the entire team. One staff member stated that his expression showed deep regret. He looked devastated. "He's not the careless type, so we all knew this was completely unintentional," said one insider who preferred to remain anonymous. Although no one was injured, the event raised significant questions about the pressure BTS members are facing ahead of their major project. HYBE, which usually responds quickly with clarifications regarding circulating issues, has chosen to remain silent thus far. No press releases or comments have been issued, even after this topic began trending within international fan communities. This silence has only led to more speculation. Is there a larger internal issue behind the incident? Why is HYBE being so cautious in handling it? Some observers of Korea's entertainment industry noted that the incident reflects the immense professional pressure faced by top-tier artists like BTS. When you're at the top of the industry, the margin for error is almost zero. Even small incidents can spark major concerns, both technically and psychologically, said a K-pop analyst from the Seoul Culture Institute. It's worth noting that this isn't the first time an unexpected incident has occurred in the working environment of idols. However, what made this event stand out was how emotionally intense the members' reactions were and how cautiously the management handled the matter. Was this purely a technical accident? Or is there pressure gradually reaching a breaking point? At present, no further information has been provided regarding the long-term impact of the incident on BTS's schedule or upcoming projects. However, one thing is clear. This incident has reignited public discourse surrounding mental health, performance pressure, and the burden of professionalism in South Korea's entertainment industry. As of this report, HYBE still has not issued an official response. However, public enthusiasm and fan curiosity show no signs of waning. All eyes are now on the next move from the agency and BTS members themselves. Will they choose to reveal what really happened, or let it remain a mystery known only behind the tightly sealed walls of their practice room? One thing is certain: a small incident can carry massive resonance, especially when it happens in a world that's always watched, always critiqued, and always anticipated in every step. And this time, a seemingly simple event Jimin breaking something has shaken a stage far greater in scope. In the latest developments gathered from several internal sources, it was revealed that following the incident, HYBE immediately held a closed meeting with the production team and artist management. The meeting lasted nearly 2 hours and was attended by several senior executives, including the creative director of the affected project. The focus of the discussion was not only on the technical damage, but also on the psychological condition of the artists, particularly Jimin and Jungkook, who seemed to experience emotional stress due to the incident. A few hours after the meeting, Jimin was reported to have left the location earlier than usual. He did not make any statements to the media waiting outside the HYBE building. According to one source who declined to be named, Jimin chose to isolate himself and refused to resume practice immediately. This isn't about the broken item, but about an overwhelming sense of guilt. He felt he let the team down, said the source. This further supports the suspicion that the incident affected Jimin emotionally, who is known for his perfectionism and strong sense of responsibility. Meanwhile, Jungkook, who is usually very vocal and energetic in the practice room, remained silent even after the situation subsided. Vocal coaches and choreographers decided not to push the members with further practice, instead allowing time for the entire team to rest. This decision was well received by other staff, considering the intense preparation their project has undergone over the past few weeks. Interestingly, since the incident surfaced, social media has been flooded with various theories from fans. Some speculate that the item Jimin broke was not just an ordinary prop,